As we become more and more mobile with all of our devices, these independent chargers that we can carry with us in our pockets or backpacks or purses or whatever, those have become far more popular, meaning we don't have to go sit next to an outlet for several hours while we charge our devices. And as is always the case when a new industry pops up, there's always seems to be a lot of problems with companies coming in and trying to undercut and essentially rip off consumers. And that's what we're dealing with right now with Fuel Rod. Joining me now to explain what's happening is Scott Hardy with Top Class Actions. And Scott, Fuel Rods sold a lot at Disney World. They've got their big kiosk there. You see them in airports. You see them anywhere where there's a lot of foot traffic, where people don't have easy access to an outlet. And that's, it's a pretty good business model. Except for the fact that this lawsuit says that the company's being dishonest, not just about their policies, but about the power that they're packing into these devices. Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, I thought this one was interesting because they used to market when you were in Disneyland or Disney World, you could spend 20 to 30 bucks, get your new Fuel Rod, and charge up your phone, charge up your iPad, whatever you're using. But the issue is twofold. One, they said that you can unlimited swap. So you could get your Fuel Rod, have that connected to your phone, and then as you can continue to use it, just swap it out, no charge. Well, they changed things around, so now they charge you $3 for each swap. And that is absolutely an issue when you take a look at how much battery power each one of these Fuel Rods has. The class action states that the chargers only have 2,600 mAh. While most chargers typically have 10,000. And when you have your Fuel Rod that only has 2,600 mAh, then that means that it won't even be able to fully charge your phone. If your phone's empty, your battery's almost done, it won't be able to give you a full charge. You are forced to go back and pay another $3 to get another Fuel Rod to fully charge your device. And so I think that adds an extra layer of complexity to this class action, which frankly, I think makes Fuel Rod look bad, because if I buy this Fuel Rod, I expect to be able to get at least one full charge on my phone. And now it looks like that's not the case. And then Fuel Rod could have gone ahead and said, hey, listen, we changed our policy, we're sorry, but if you bought your Fuel Rod back before we changed our policy, no problem, we'll keep swapping them out at no charge. But they didn't do that. They just said, nope, now our policy is $3 per swap out. You got to pay it no matter what. And, that led to these class actions.
And it is really disappointing because, as we mentioned, you see these in areas with heavy foot traffic where people don't have access, to sit down and say, okay, sorry, kids, we're not going on Splash Mountain because we're going to sit here for 4 hours while I charge my phone at this outlet I found. So no, it is great. You pop it on there. You keep going. You get to take all your wonderful pictures with everybody, and it's just not it. You're used to overpaying for things. Anybody who's ever been to a theme park, everything is overpriced, but you typically do get the product that you're purchasing. With these Fuel Rods, that's not the case. You're purchasing something that you're told you can go in there, unlimited swaps. There's a big sign right there that says unlimited swaps, and you assume at the very least it's going to actually charge your device, and we're finding now that it's not even going to give you up to 100%. If you were dead completely, you may get 60, 70, but you're probably not going to get any more than that.
Exactly. And so you have Fuel Rod getting hit with this class action lawsuit because their batteries are lower power than you would be needed to fully charge. So you're forced to not only buy the battery pack, but to swap it out if you want to fully charge your device. And then changing the rules in the middle of the game, where people are coming back saying, hey, I want to swap out my Fuel Rod. And they go, nope, here's our, charge you $3 to swap it out. When a lot of these Fuel Rods, the batteries are 10 bucks for a 2000 mAh battery. You can probably get that for between $5 to $10 now. They are super duper cheap. So I would encourage our viewers out there, if you're thinking about buying a battery for your device, go to Amazon, wherever you want, take a look at Anker and the other big producers of these rechargeable batteries, and pick one up. We've got a whole bunch of them. We travel a lot with the kids. These are lifesavers. You're going to pay that big premium, like you said. If you go to Disneyland and you're out for a battery, well, no matter what, you're going to buy it, right? You're going to buy it because you have to have it. But hopefully, Fuel Rod will come out with some better options to better serve their customers, and Disney will force that change upon them because customer service and customer satisfaction is so important to our favorite mouse.
Right. That's definitely one of the things Disney does not ever like, is any kind of negative publicity. So we have seen them respond in positive ways to negative publicity in the past, and hopefully this is one. Even though Fuel Rod is an independent company, they do have these contracts with Disney, and I don't think it'll be too long before Disney steps up and says, hey, you're going to fix yourself, or we're going to go to any of these other unlimited number of battery charging companies, and you're out of here. So I think this is one of the times Disney's going to handle this pretty well, and hopefully the people who have been wronged will also get a decent settlement out of it as this continues forward. And for more information about this issue, please follow the link in the description of this video. Head on over to Top Class Actions, and while you're there, make sure you sign up for their weekly newsletter. Scott Hardy with Top Class Actions. Thank you very much for talking with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for your time, Farron.
This is an important message for our nation's veterans. If you served our country in the military between 2003 and 2015 and you suffered significant hearing loss, you might be entitled to compensation, because the hearing protection you were issued may be at fault for the damage you suffered, but you need to act now. Your time to make a claim might be limited. Learn more at levinlaw.com/earplugs.